Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here at the Corn Main Spring Nationals, it's showtime! Green flag flies. Zeb Wise leads the race into turn number 2. He'll lead him off the high side and down the backstretch. Good battle for the 3rd spot. Is now making a battle for the 4th spot. Clean and green down the backstretch. Zeb Wise. Oh, Cap Henry out the pace. Zeb Wise looks to lead. Lap number 1. Yellow will fly. Flat tire on the Jeff Ward Demolition number 33 is Zeb Wise. He'll head to the Indy Metal finishing work area to the attention of Zach Myers and gang. Brand new team. Only a couple nights under the belt for Cap and that Jeff Ward Demolition team. And I think they finally have hit on something here. Tyler Tessmaker and Zeb. Hunter Schoenberg thought maybe looking for a new crew chief this season as Clinton Boyles was going to go do something else, and he talked his brother-in-law into coming back, and they've been solid. One with the bumper-to-bumper IRA sprints a week ago as Jeff Patterson wheels the EddieGilstrapMotors.com pace truck presented by Sharp Advantage Safety Products into the infield. And here we go. Corn Main Spring Nationals back underway here at Attica Raceway Park. Much better start for 100% there as Zeb still leads him into turn number 1, but Schoenberg slides across the nose and takes the lead down the backstretch. Brent Marks into 3rd, a big run. Here comes Marks after Wise for 2nd. PPM's right on his back bumper. Now he'll slide up and try to take the spot as Schoenberg leads lap 1. Brent Marks challenging for the 2nd spot. He's all over Zeb Wise.
Brent Marks on the bottom of the racetrack has found something. Powers one in the middle. Oh, we got cars bouncing off each other. I see Brandon Spithaller, Tyler Street, and Chris Andrews all involved in turn 2.
Chris Andrews, the car that went around. Tyler Street, the 4T, and the 22. Brandon Spithaller, nowhere to go. And Andrews, tonight, the debut for a brand new family-owned team. And Chris kind of looking to get some magic going in the 15C car. The 2-time track champion at a 410 and picked up a 305 track championship. I believe that was 2006. Former All-Star winner here at Attica. His lone All-Star win came right here at Attica Raceway Park. Zeb Wise 2nd, Brent Marks 3rd, and Brent was a surprise here. People were where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, where people were wondering where the world's Brent Marks. He's here at Attica. Real Geese Decoys, orange cone sets the field as we come back through the green. Cannot hit that orange cone. Tomorrow night we'll have a goose on it. Look at Tyler Courtney pick up a couple of spots into the top 5. Side-by-side battle right behind him for the 6th spot, though.
Here comes Zeb Wise, so to pressure Hunter Schoenberg for the lead. Brent Marks right on their tail tank.
Here comes Mintz, takes a spot to get in the top 5. Craig Mintz into the top 5 of the 09 nearly come together now. A battle for the 2nd spot. Here comes the Myerstown missile. Brent Marks as Wise works the high side. Marks off the bottom. Wise hangs onto the spot. He's closing on Schoenberg with 3 down and 32 to go. Good battle for 4th. Craig Mintz, Brian Liskey is on the move. Look at the 09. Close in on the law firm down the backstretch.
Only car to really go up top here at Attica Raceway Park. With 4 laps in, it's Hunter Schoenberg, Zeb Wise, Brent Marks. Good race for the 4th spot, though. Parker Price Miller and Craig Mintz side by side. Here comes Mintz, the outside.
Craig Mintz not struggling to get used to the changes this year's first start of the season as PPM slides right across the nose, takes the spot back. Mintz tries to cut it underneath him. PPM and Mintz having a war. Meanwhile, the top 3 start to slip away from them. Mintz takes the spot right back. PPM goes up on the high side. They're wing to wing for the 4th spot into turns 3 and 4. Mintz down to the inside. He'll rip across the nose and take the spot away for the law firm.
Hunter Schoenberg pulling away slightly now from the 26 as he gets ready to hit heavy lap traffic, racing side by side another pair of laps, and he's going to be mired in lap traffic with 7 laps in.
That's where things are going to get interesting. How can Hunter Schoenberg handle having to move around the racetrack? Because that'll open the door for Zeb Wise to close in. 7 down and 28 to go as we're 1/5 of the way into this race. And Trey Jacobs starting to challenge Tyler Courtney. They're racing for the 7th spot. Trey Jacobs to the back bumper, looking down to the inside. Courtney has the spot, but Jacobs hangs on to the 8th spot, and right behind him, Chris Wyndham trying to close in on him. Tim Schaefer hanging on to the 10th spot. Schaefer started 15. 9 dent in the books for your leader, Hunter Schoenberg, who, as you mentioned earlier, Brian, a local winner here is Craig Mintz, just the man on the move.
Craig Mintz right to the rear bumper of Brent Marks into 3 and 4, and here we are in the lap traffic on lap 10. Hunter Schoenberg with a commanding lead. That could evaporate real quick here.
As he enters lap traffic, that lead at 1.7 seconds. As Craig Mintz starting to close on Brent Marks for a podium spot. Mintz started in the 7th spot. Keep in mind, he went 4th spot, was really into the top 5 in the dash, and had problems on the last lap that cost him.
Almost catastrophe for Hunter Schoenberg. Right rear tire slapped the front stretch wall as he exited turn 4 there on lap 11. Keeps it rolling as he is in heavy, thick lap traffic.
Good battle right behind him as crossing the start-finish line. Zeb Wise hanging on to second, but Brent Marks is pressuring him. Marks down to the inside. Wise having to move through lap traffic, has moved up to the middle side of the track and trying to hold off the Myerstown Missile, the richest driver a year ago. Over $600,000 in earnings a year ago for Marks, and he's challenging for the 2nd spot, but Wise has it by a car length to the line.
And Craig Mintz right on their rear bumper. Here comes Mintz to the outside of Marks for that 3rd spot with a lap car in the mix.
Oh, what a move by Brent Marks through lap traffic. Wow. Brent Marks wasting no time, and he's got company. Here comes Craig Mintz. The Goose is flying in the 09, moved Craig Mintz into 3rd.
15 laps in this time across the stripes for Hunter Schoenberg. Wise in 2nd, but here comes Craig Mintz into the 3rd spot.
Hunter's lead dissipating down to 1.4 seconds, but he's got a lap car between himself and 2nd place running Zeb Wise. As Marks takes the 3rd spot back from Craig Mintz, and Wise trying to dispose of a lap car. He does, and Zeb Wise gets a little bit of breathing room as he shoots past there and Night. Now he's got a clear shot at Hunter Schoenberg. Boy, this battle for 2nd and 3rd is fantastic, Brian.
Schoenberg picking off the lap cars, won a lap. Now he's got a couple lap cars between himself. Zeb Wise, Brent Marks, and Craig Mintz throw doily on him for the 2nd spot in turn 2.
Look at Mintz up on the high side. Mintz takes the spot. Marks takes it right back. We are absolutely having a war for 2nd and 3rd. Marks slides up right across the nose of the 09 to hang on to the spot. Zeb starting to slip away a little bit from Mintz and Marks. Mintz able to roll the middle through turns 1 and 2, and boy, is he making it work.
And don't look now, but the law firm's starting to reel in that 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place battle.
Under a second is Hunter Schoenberg's lead right now, but he's got 1 lap car between himself and 2nd place running Zeb Wise. We're past halfway with 16 laps remaining. And this one, 19 in the books, 20 down this time by. Laps in the books and 15 to go. Your ticker just 2 laps off. Those of you watching on FloRacing, I'll do my best to keep you posted on how many to go. As your lead for Hunter Schoenberg really starting to dissipate. He struggled on a lap car with TJ Michael, and Zeb cut it down to 7/10. Craig Mintz starting to fade just a little bit in the 09 as Parker Price Miller closes in on him over in 3 and 4. PPM riding in that 5th spot. Is your lead for Hunter Schoenberg really disappearing. You can see him in the same shot now. Zeb Wise with 13 to go has it down to half a second. Zeb rolls the bottom. Hunter's moved upstairs, and Zeb's right there. Zeb 2 car lengths back in the 26 car. Hunter Schoenberg in that Premier 55. A pair of all-star regulars, and Zeb's at the back bumper for the lead. They nearly make contact off of turn number 2. Hunter goes down to the bottom, and that is a good move for Hunter Schoenberg because he was losing all sorts of ground out the high side of turns 3 and 4. 23 down and 12 to go. Can Hunter Schoenberg hold off a hard-charging Zeb Wise?
Oh my, Wise is there, and they're going to get into lap cars racing side by side. Hunter Schoenberg, Zeb Wise, here they come to cross the stripe with 10 to go.
Hunter Schoenberg's kicking into the high gear, 10 to go. Oh, Hunter misses his line, and there's Zeb down to the inside. Hunter able to hold off, though. Boy, did Hunter Schoenberg nearly have a colossal failure. Yellow, yellow, yellow. High side of turn number 4. Yellow, high side of turn 4. Tim Schaefer, the Brian Grove owned 45. Schaefer was running in the 12th spot. Real Geese Decoys, orange cone is out on the front stretch. Keep in mind, you cannot pass before it. Cannot hit it, and cannot go below it. Come to the green. All-Stars back here tomorrow night for night number 2 of the Corn Main Spring Nationals. 10 to go, and we're back underway with a $6,000 payday. The Bunny here in this one.
Here comes Wise to the outside of Schoenberg, out of turn 2.
And Zeb rope-a-dope him a little bit there. Zeb goes to the high side. Hunter hasn't been able to make that high side work, but it does work for Zeb, and Zeb crosses the butt down to the inside. Zeb Wise to the lead. What a move for the top spot. Hunter right back at him, though, down the backstretch, Brian. Hunter, will he slide him? He's got him in turn number 4.
They cross over side by side at the stand.
Wow, they nearly make contact. Wise tries to go up the slider, but Hunter gets down to the bottom, and here comes Brent Marks in the 19M car and Craig Mintz.
7 laps to go. This time Zeb Wise to the lead, the high side of turn 4.
Throw a blanket over the top 4. There's Mintz into the 3rd spot. Marks right back down to the inside. Nearly makes contact, and here comes Craig Mintz. Mintz hurrying and hustling upstairs.
Zeb Wise pulls to about 4 car length base. 3 wide for the 2nd spot in 3 and 4.
What a move by Craig Mintz. Mintz into 2nd by a nose over 100%. Hunter takes the spot right back. Zeb not running away from him though, Brian.
5 flanges will go in the air. 5 laps to go, and we got him 3 wide for the lead.
Oh my. What can Craig Mintz do? Can he rope in Zeb Wise? Mintz has come back to life. Can Hunter get back up there? Hunter challenging Mintz for 2nd down the backstretch. Hunter Schoenberg right back to 2nd. Mintz reads him like a book and cuts back underneath him. Side by side for 2nd. Mintz has him at the line. 4 to go for Zeb Wise.
Wise with a little bit of advantage out of turn 4, but they catch up to him in 1 and 2. Gets a good run off the bottom of turn 2. Pulls to about an 8 car length advantage to the cushion in 3 and 4 for Zeb Wise. 3 to go.
3 to go. Can Zeb go back-to-back wins on Fridays? Last Friday at the Grove, he picked up a $5,000 payday in local competition with $500 bonus for a last lap pass. Tonight, can he capture $6 grand? A pair to go this time by. Throw 2 sticks in the air. 2 to go for the Hager Realty 26. Here comes Mintz, though. Craig Mintz closing in. Here comes Craig. He hasn't won with the All-Stars in 11 years.
Mintz, big flyer in 3 and 4 for the lead to the white flag. They slide job out of turn 4. 1 to go.
1 to go. Craig Mintz through to the middle. Zeb Wise on the bottom. Craig goes high. Up at turn number 2 down the backstretch. Down the final 2 left-hand turns. Mintz rips the lip. Zeb rolls the bottom off at turn number 4. It's going to be a drag race to the line. Give it to Craig Mintz! By a nose. Wow! Holy cow, what a finish. Craig Mintz wins by 7/100ths of a second. 0.074. Hasn't won with the All-Stars in 11 years and 1 week. 11 years and 7 days. That's his 2nd career All-Star victory, the last one coming on April 7th, 2012. Attica Raceway Park, take a bow. In 11 years and 1 week. There's Zeb Wise to congratulate him. Big hug. He's going up top. Make some noise for Craig Mintz.
Nice job, buddy.
Brian Lisky, what a race.
You faded a little bit. Were you just trying to conserve a tire? What was going on?
No, we've been struggling with bleeders all night. Wasn't the kind or brand any of them. It was just the longer runs we weren't very good. And on that caution, I was actually trying to cool the tires down. I might have been the only one on the opposite side of the banking trying to do that, but I don't know if it really helped. But I knew I had a really good car in short runs, and I kind of showed my hand a little early with him. But I tell you what, racing with Zeb's fun. Racing with all these guys is fun. But like that last little bit, both of us were going for the win.
0.74 seconds. Unreal.
Yeah, I don't know what that comes down to in inches, but you could probably go to millimeters on that one.
It's been a while since you won an all-star race. How special is this?
It means a lot. These guys behind me, my dad, Chris, Rich, my wife, my kids, they bust their butt a ton to get me to go racing. Something that we do just, kind of for fun. And I got to thank all my sponsors, Rugi, Steve Coy's Modern Woodman, Seagate Sand Blasting, KS Sales and Service. And I still keep going back to this is like a 2016 GF1. So George Fisher ought to be pretty proud of that one.